Hey guys, this is Sylvie from Pilates and Yoga with Sylvie. This practice is going to focus on strength. So we're going to ignite a bit of fire in your abdominals, and that's primarily working your core today. So we're going to really focus on the belly, a bit of the back. So once you're ready, let's start in a lying position. I'm hoping that you've done already your warm-up, and if you haven't, just check out one of my warm-ups up there. Alright, let's go ahead. So on the lie on your back, supine position. Find your feet apart. So as you lie down, feet, hips and knees in line, arms by the side of your body, shoulders relaxing away. Starting with your first exercise, double leg stretch. And then next, inhale, allow your arms to slide up towards the ceiling, let your shoulders relax away. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. So we're just going to do a few warm-up crunches before we get into the exercise. So as you tuck your chin in towards your chest, breathe in, breathe out, lift your head off the ground, and as you crunch up, reach the hands either side of your thighs, push your lower back into the floor. Breathing in, relax your arms back above your shoulders, and then breathing out to crunch again. Reaching the hands towards the outer thighs. Fingertips pointing to the ceiling, palms facing each other. The rib is sliding down towards the hips. The feet stay planted down into the floor. Remember to engage your core, at 30%, and to engage your pelvic floor, so keep your eye on the pelvic floor. Breathing in and out of your nose, or breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then next time, just hold it up here. Tuck your chin, eyes towards the knees, and slowly release back and down. Great. If you need a little rest, let the arm relax. And we're going to come back to the same position. So the arms reaching up towards the ceiling, shoulders back and down. Re-engage your core, feel the little gap between your back and the floor. Once you're ready, taking a big breath in, reach your arms towards the ceiling. And as you breathe out, take a nice circle around the side of touching the outside of your thigh, and reach the arms back up towards the ceiling. And let's do that again. So the arms circling out, the palms facing the ceiling as you bring the arm across, hands touching the outside of your thighs, and bring the arms back. I'm just going to slide down a little bit so I can make sure that I can draw the big circles nice and big. And then let's keep going. Just another couple like this. So get that rotation in the shoulder, and then let the arms be long. Good. Keep the lower back facing towards the floor. So next time, as you bring the arms back above, just take a little pose. Take a nice big breath in and breathe out to pick up your right foot. Bring the right foot into tabletop position, so the shin is parallel with the floor, and you're going to find your knee in line with your hip. Take a big breath in and breathe out to bring the left leg up as well. So just see how you get in on here. If you can't keep your lower back down towards the floor, you can work with one leg up at a time. And then just after a couple of reps, just change and then work with the other leg. So if you can stay here, keep going. The arms are going to reach above the head, circle nice and wide, and then bring the arms back above the shoulders. 2 more like this. So we want to find the connection between the lower back and the abdominals. You're going to have to pull very strongly through the belly button to keep your lower back down and keep the leg nice and long and straight. Good. Now, if you want, you can just stay here. Otherwise, you're going to add on. As you come with the arms above the head next time, let your right leg extend, circle the arms around, and bringing the arm back to center, you're going to bring the right leg back to center. Same on the other side. So the left leg extends as you reach above, circle the arms out, and then bring everything back to center. One more time like this with a single leg. You can bring the leg a little bit lower if you can control it, making sure that you can stay holding on, grabbing the abdominals in towards the center, towards the midline. And of course you got the option to do doubles, so you can extend both legs, circle the arms out and away, and then bring everything back to center. Beautiful. We're going to do 4 more. If you find that your lower back is lifting up as you extend your legs, I'd like you to bring, either work with one leg or bring the legs in and just do the circles with the arms. To last one, lifting. Now this time we're going to bring everything back to center. Tuck your chin in, and then reach the arms towards the ceiling, reach the feet up towards the ceiling, and let the arms and legs reach away. If you can, hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. into the center, grab the back of your leg, hug it in, and then let the legs reach away, arms reaching away nice and long, lengthen that. Great work. Let everything relax. And come and lie down onto the left side of your body. So you're going to find a straight line with the feet, the knees, the hips, the shoulders. The palms up towards the ceiling, and your top hand is going to find a comfortable place to relax. It can be in front of you, it can be on the top of your thighs. Now you want to check that your shoulders are stacked. You're going to check that your hips one on top of the other, and that you're feeling nice and comfortable here. On your next in-breath, I'd like your top leg to lift up just about hip high. Breathing in and then breathing out to relax the foot back and down. It's a very, very small movement, but keep every muscle alive in your leg. So the kneecap is being pulled by the firm muscles in your calf and your thigh. The belly button pulling in, the side of the body hardly touches, so the core is very active, and just find that balance. So next time, I'd like you to lift your top leg, lift your bottom leg, and then slowly we'll release both feet down together. Do that again. Top leg, bottom leg, and slowly release back and down. You're going to feel how much harder you got to work here. The side of the body starts to engage. And you can stay here. And next time you can lift both legs up at the same time. And both legs down at the same time. So the inner thighs, the outer thighs started to work. Remember to keep your body nice and square. 3 more like this. Release down. Loads of muscles working in your legs. Keep everything strong as you breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. One more time. Hold it at the top for just a second and release. Great work. Roll onto your tummy. Into the tummy position. We let the feet come as wide as they can go. Allow the thighs to externally rotate. And then as you relax into the upper body, the hands can be just underneath your forehead, creating a diamond shape with your hands. So the fingers, the index fingers and the thumb coming together. So the elbows relaxing on the side, the legs nice and wide. And when you're ready, the legs going to, your knees going to bend, and we bring the heel of the feet together. The heels come together, the hip bones pressing into the ground, and we can just rest the forehead down into the floor. So we're going to bring a bit of engagement to the back of the body with a heel squeeze. So next time as you breathe in, I'd like you to push your heels towards each other. Feel the knees pressing into the floor, squeeze in a little bit through the buttocks, and then release that squeeze. And we do that again. The whole of the upper body relaxing. I'm only holding my head up so you can hear my voice, but otherwise just try to relax and let the body come into the floor as you let the squeeze release. So keep going. Squeezing those knees, those heels together, engaging the whole of the upper lower body, the glutes, the hamstrings, the lower back. And then next time, if you do want a little bit more, I like you to try and lift your maybe your thighs off the ground. So as you squeeze, think about lifting the knees, lifting a bit of your thighs off the ground, squeezing, and then releasing the legs back into the floor. 2 more like this. Just see how where you can manage. Make sure that both sides of the hip pressing down equally. Stay working strongly through the core, shoulders relax. Let's do 1 more. Squeeze in and hold. Keep the squeeze between the heels and releasing back and down. Fabulous job, well done. You can let go of the legs, give them a little shake, maybe a little windscreen wiper to release any tension you might have built up. Now, if you want, you can extend your legs here, or you can simply bring the heels together and just hold the position. So don't squeeze just yet, just hold this position. So we're going to bring our attention into the upper body now. You can take a nice big breath in, and on the out breath, I'd like you to gently lift yourself up so your forearms are going to find the ground. The elbows are going to be approximately underneath your shoulders, and you've got a nice long open chest. So as you breathe in next time, let the hand gently press into the floor, and then lift your eye gaze just in front of your mat, keeping the spine nice and long. And then release your upper body. If you need to, bring your arms a little bit wider. And then do that again, gently pressing into the floor, breathing in, and then breathing out to relax back and down. So your option is to stay here. As I said, you can let your legs go if you find that it's too much for your hips or your lower back. Otherwise, your next level is to come back into the same position with the hands underneath your forehead. Breathing in and then breathing out, lifting the upper body and the hands together, and then back into the floor. Do that again. So the hands can be in your diamond shape, or they can be just one on top of the other. It's totally up to you. Just a little bit of lift, upper body start to engage. Next time, lifting up, bringing the arms by the side of your body. Bring the hands back to center and release back and down. You only got 2 more to go. Remember, if it's too much attention going to the lower part of the body, relax the legs, focus on the upper body. So you can absolutely go here, open and pull back, and release down. Good work. Last one. Bring it back, release, and take a breath. So you let the leg go, hands come underneath your shoulder, you're pushing the hips back. Reach your arms out in front and then take a lovely long stretch. Great, well done. Next one, high plank position. So you're going to find, starting off in a box position or horse stance, hands on the shoulders, knees on the hips. And then as always, once you start working towards your high plank, we're coming into a position where your hands coming further forward, and then we're just transferring the weight of your body with the shoulders above the hands. So that's for 3/4 push-ups. You can tuck your toes under, get it ready for something more exciting. So you're going to hold a 3/4 push-up position, right? Plank. You can hold this position nice and strong, making sure the spine is long, your hips not dropping here, really engaging your core to keep the body stabilized. We're going to use this high plank position and coming into side planks. If by any chance you got any problem with your wrist, you can rest your hands on your knuckles, have a bit of cushioning underneath your hands, or just take a break. So when you're ready, take a nice big breath in. Tuck your right toes or the left toes under, and then let your left side of the body to right side of the body to open up, face me, extend your arm, extend your leg. Then we come back to center. We bring the hand down, we bring the knees back to center. We're going to do the opposite side. So tuck the right toes under, and then let the left side of the body open up, left arm reach to ceiling, left leg is in line with your knees. Come back to center. So I'm going to do one more like this with you. Next time as you hold it here, let the leg lift up and touch the leg down. So that's your addition. Back to center. Tuck under first, open the body, press down through the hands, body's in between 2 panes of glass, you may be at a leg lift or not. And then if you want more, we got 2 more reps, so that's 2 each side. If you want more, full plank. Very, very strong position. Now if you are turning from here, you're going to pivot on the feet. So you're going to come on the inside and outside edge of your feet. And addition, 1 foot on top of the other. And you may be at a lift here. And touch down. Bring the hands back to center. Roll yourself over to the other side. Arms reaching. Feet together. Now you might find that one side is a bit more tricky than the other. So go with it. If you need to, come down onto your knees. So you don't have to stay on your toes. As only this is your last one. Strong position as you press down. Every cell of your body working. Not only your core. Last one here. And back to center. Hold your plank. So now hold it here just for another 22 minutes. Well, if you know me, you know that I'm just joking, right? So you're going to press down strong a little bit more. Keep the breath flowing. Keep your spine nice and long. Really press down through the toes, through the hands. And as you press down, think about pulling in even more through the belly. One more in breath. And on the out breath, the slower you can, you're going to lower the knees down. And then you press your hips back. And you take that well-deserved stretch. Well done. Okay, so let's find our side lying position. You're going to lie down onto the left side of the body this time. Or the right side. Feet stacked. Hips stacked. Shoulders stacked. And the bottom arm nice and long. Palms underneath your head. Hand relaxing in front of you. Square the body. Keep the body strong. Breathing in, breathing out, lifting the top leg, hip high. And then let the leg relax. So we're not going to get into it just yet. Just take a few of these, making sure that the leg is in the right position. So the leg is very firm as you lift it up. It's slightly externally rotated position. So you feel the outside edge of your leg really working hard there. So that's give you the strength. Of course, the hip bones are facing forward. Next time, you're going to lift the leg. Let the bottom leg slide and hold it. Slowly release both of the legs down together. You're going to do this again, not too high. Remember, you want to find your feet together. And again, check in with this side. How does this side feel? So you may be able to go a little higher on this side. You may have a little less mobility, a bit less range, less of a range here. So I feel a little bit stronger on this side. Now, final challenge. You got 4 repetitions. Can you lift both legs together without rolling out of that square position? And release back and down. So the control is one of the basic Pilates principles. At the same time, we keep alignment. We keep the breath flowing in and out of the body. So we're moving with control, with alignment, and then align the breath to help us with every movement. 2 more. The last one. I lost count. And then as you release back and down, slowly roll yourself over into your back. Your last exercise for today. So finding the position in our supine setup. Feet hip apart. Arms by the side of the body, shoulders relaxing. Take a nice in breath, only a round breath. We're going to find our legs up into the tabletop. So one by one, tabletop position. The lower abs going to start to pull in nice and strong towards the spine again. And you're going to find the lower back towards the floor. So the arms going to take a nice long reach, just like we did before, with the palms facing towards each other. So we're going to focus on a bit more on the lower abs today. But of course, with this position, the whole of your abdominal core or the abdominal muscles working. And so it's like an armor working around your body. So whenever you feel ready, we're going to take a nice long in breath. And as you breathe out, your right leg is going to extend out in front of you. Now you can take a 45-degree angle or a little bit lower. And then breathe in to pull the right knee in. And then breathing out to extend your left leg. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, release it out. So the longer you reach, the more you're going to feel the pull on your lower back. So decide how high you want to go. Option is to come up even higher if you find that this is really challenging for you. Alright, so this is when you're going to start to get excited and when you have to use your mind as well. So next time, as you extend your right leg, can you reach the left arm above your head, just like you would do in your supine swimming. And then bring everything back to center. Then you got left leg, right arm, and bring everything back to center. So you can do it separately, one by one. And if you got the coordination right, you can move both at the same time. So reach in and center. Good job. So let's practice this. As you move in here, the whole of the body is nice and still. The lower back pulling in, or the lower belly pulling in, and you're breathing continuously. You move in your own tempo. There's no need to rush. There is approximately 90 degrees behind your knees. But a few degrees here or there will be absolutely fine. Good. Now we're gonna finish here with a 3. So next time, your right leg, your left arm is going to reach out 3 times. So you're going to go 1, center, 2, center. Maybe try and touch the hand towards the knee. And then last one. Bring it back to center and everything on the other side. So we're gonna reach and the middle. Reach with the knee and the hand towards the midline. Last one. And then as you bring it back towards that position. Front side one more time. Reach. If you want a bit more, or you're going to crunch. Crunch in. Last one. Good. Center. And then one more time. If you want, crunching up, reaching away. Left leg, right arm, and then back to center. Fabulous work, well done. We managed to put in a bit of upper abs as well. Right, are you ready? Let's open up the arms nice and wide. Let's extend your legs. And then take the arms up above your head. Maybe bring the hands into an interlace position and press the fingers away as you stretch through the front of the body, the abdominals. Nice, begin breath. Bringing the knees towards your chest. Hug them in and then take a little roll side to side, releasing your lower back. And then you may find that you need a little release for your hips as well. The feet gonna come a little bit wider than your hips, and the arms gonna come wide as well. And then just let the legs relax to the front and to the back, moving separately through the knees and the hip joints. Good, and you can turn your head opposite side as well. It's a bit of a more mobile hip release. Last one. Roll yourself over. Next time to any side that feels comfortable. Push yourself up. And then give yourself a massive clap. Well done. Thank you for joining me today for this short little abdominal blaster with a bit of a back strength. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. If you haven't done it yet, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.